Sportsmanship. Today we are exploring something that defines the very heart of sport, sportsmanship, the true spirit of fair play. Because sport isn't just about winning or losing, it's about how you play, how you respond to pressure, how you treat your opponents, your teammates and yourself when things doesn't go your way. At every level from school playgrounds to packed stadiums, sportsmanship is what separates great athletes from great people. As former England captain Gary Lincoln once said, you can learn a lot of more from losing than from winning. It's a simple but powerful reminder that sport isn't, above all, a lesson in humility, growth, and resilience. What is sportsmanship? Fair play begins with respect. Respect for your opponents, respect for officials, respect for the rules, and respect for the games itself. It's all about honesty, admitting when the ball came off you, even if the referee didn't see it. It's about courage, holding your compassion when emotions run high. And it's all about the character, how you act when no one is forcing you to do the right things. True championships aren't defined only by medals and trophies. They are defined by the volume they carry with them long after the final whistle. Sportsmanship behind the pitch. A powerful modern example of sportsmanship is Marcus Rashford. Rashford represents what the fair play looks like on and off the pitch. In 2020, at just 22 years old, he led a campaign that inspired the UK government to extend the free schools meal for children in need. He used his platform not for personal gain, but to stand up for those who didn't have a voice. Through his actions, Rashford showed the world that the spirit of sport doesn't stop at the touchline. It extends into empathy, leadership, and a social responsibility. In football, Frank Lampard stands as an example of quiet professionalism and integrity. Throughout his career, he never blamed teammates, he never provoked opponents, and he never made excuses. Win or lose, Lampard carried himself with dignity. As the Telegraph once wrote, Lampard represents a generation of footballers who knew that class doesn't end with the final whistle. That kind of sportsmanship doesn't always make headlines, but it earns lifelong respect. Grace in defeat. In tennis, Andy Murray has long embodied what it means to compete with grace. After a tough defeat at the 2019 Australia Open, he reflected on his career and said, the best players are remembered not just for their title, but for how they treat people. Those words perfectly reflect his approach to sport. Murray has shown that even in the most intense individual competition, respect and humility still matter, because how you lose often says more about you than how you win. Why sportsmanship matters. Sportsmanship is what makes the sport beautiful. Without it, competition becomes hollow, just a race for fame, money, and attention. But with it, sport becomes something deeper, a story of courage, a lesson in respect, a shared experience that brings people together across culture, countries, and generation. That is why initiatives like the FA Respect campaign exist, reminding players, coaches, parents, and supporters that respect is a shared responsibility. Because when respect is at the heart of the game, everyone wins. Iconic moments of respect in sport. Sometimes sportsmanship is a capture in a single moment, one that says more than any trophy ever could. During the 2005 Ashes series, after a dramatic and emotional match, England's Andrew Flintoff walked over to a devastated Bradley of Australia. Lee had given everything. He had thrown until the very last ball, and when the match ended, he was broken. Flinton knelt beside him and offered a comfortable embrace. That image was seen around the world, not as a moment of victory, but as a moment of human connection. As Flintoff later said, in the moment it wasn't about England or Australia, it was about the respect. That single gesture reminded millions why sports matter. Final thoughts. So, wherever you are playing for your school team, working your way throughout an academy, or dreaming of wearing your nation colours, remember this. Beginning a great athlete isn't just about talent or skill. It's about heart, it's about character, and it's about the way you inspire others, even when the scoreboard isn't in your favour. As legendary cricket Sir Ian Botham once said, winning isn't everything, but wanting to win fairly is. Because in the end, sportsmanship isn't just part of the game, it's what makes the game truly great. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.